There it is.
All right, we're live, brother. You ready to do this, brother?
Bring it.
Just bring it. We are here for a 1 week late Raw review, but it don't matter, man. You know, because last week's Raw was so epic that we still have to talk about it. Isn't that right, man?
That's right, brother.
You're wearing your Daniel Bryan shirt. Is that the Intercontinental belt, by the way?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. I want to get this. I want to get this so bad, man. Did you buy that on the website or something?
No, this is a Walmart one, dude. Actually, it's a Target one.
Oh, hey, better than Walmart, man.
Hey.
All right, so I mean, I kind of remember Raw. I remember Triple H's promo from last week, which was an awesome promo. Remember talking about all the fans bitching about Battleground, and what do you think about that, man? That Triple H.
Yeah, that was actually the opener. You know, Triple H came out there and basically just said to the fans that wanted to complain about the product, didn't like who won, and he was just like, oh, what do I do? You know, I see all this, griping and moaning off of Twitter and Instagram threatening for us, to stop watching wrestling or whatever. And he was like, he could give a damn, dude. I'm glad he said it, dude, because I've said it thousands of times, man.
Yeah, and he came out there and cut the promo that you've been cutting on the on these pipe bombs over here, man.
Yeah, man.
So I know you have a sheet by match breakdown. So why don't you talk about the matches and I'll give my thoughts. So.
All right. Well, he was interrupted by Orton and Roman Reigns and then Kane, I believe, which ended up turning into Roman versus Orton and Kane. Surprisingly, all three of them did a great job. And, I mean, basically I'm really talking about Kane because majority of the time he really doesn't impress me. But by far, that was actually a good match, man. I don't know if you remember it.
I remember that match, yeah. Surprisingly, it was pretty good. I mean, Orton never gets his due that much, man. I mean, Orton, there's no better in-ring competitor, I think, nowadays than Orton. He's in top 5 easily.
Of course, dude. I've always said that. RKO, baby!
It's kind of bad that he doesn't get his credit that he deserves, man. I mean, I know, right now, he's kind of directionless right now, but come on. Orton's, one of the best in the ring right now, I think.
He's the most smoothest, man. I will say that. He looks God, I can't even speak today.
Effortless. I heard him saying that word, too.
Yeah. He seems effortless. It's like nothing he turns around and just connects with you, man. He's amazing, man.
Yeah.
By far, probably one of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah. So what was the next match? Because like I said, I barely remember the Raw, man.
All right, yeah. The next match was Nikki Bella versus Eva Marie, Cameron, Alicia Fox, and Rosa Menendez.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, when Nikki first came out, she went over there to hug Brie, and then that brought Stephanie into the equation. So it was very interesting, that whole thing. And then, I mean, you got to admit, people want the Attitude Era, and it definitely seemed Attitude Era style, man. When you got, Brie Bella calling Stephanie McMahon a bitch 2 times in a row, man. It was awesome, dude. And even the match, the match really didn't last that long, man. But, the purpose was the whole Stephanie and Brie issue, which that'll probably go into maybe SummerSlam. Maybe we'll see Stephanie versus Brie Bella, which is my predictions on that is Brie's gonna get the best of her, and I think then Nikki's gonna come out and hit Brie Bella, turn heel.
Actually, I love that segment. It was so refreshing. Even though it wasn't about the match in the ring, but how they're continuing this whole Brie Bella and Stephanie McMahon thing, man. And when Stephanie got arrested, that shit was hilarious, man. Especially
it was great, man.
Especially Triple H talking shit to the backstage.
Yeah, man.
It's I remember Stone Cold getting arrested back in the day. Remember Stone Cold getting arrested? Yeah. It took me back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. People complained on that, and I don't know why they complained, man. Because let's face it, Stone Cold getting arrested many of times on Attitude Era is probably one of my greatest moments of the Attitude Era.
Especially that one time when he got arrested, when he jumped Vince over the beer truck or something like that.
Yeah.
Or when he got arrested.
Yeah, man.
That's one of the classic moments, but that was pretty funny though. I enjoyed that segment, man. Stephanie getting arrested. I mean, it was kind of funny, and then You know, and they made it kind of believable too. The whole segment, the way it went down.
Yeah. And I actually, outside of the whole Brie and Stephanie thing, I actually enjoyed the match because you're seeing, a lot of people were naysayers about Eva Marie, but I mean, she needs that heel turn, man. And it's
I was
looked
about to
like
mention her because I think she's improved in the ring since she first got in.
she definitely has, but I mean, majority of them get rushed, man. And you can't expect somebody that's spent maybe a month or 2 months in, development stage to be the top diva. It's not going to happen, dude. So I mean,
But
she's
improving though.
learning as she goes, and I think that's the best way, dude. Learn as you go. I think she'll be pretty good, man.
I know. One match I want to talk about was that Miz match. Who do you face
Well,
against Dolph Ziggler?
well, actually, we got two more matches before that.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah, you go
All
ahead.
right, all right. The third match is my boy Bo Dallas, baby. Bo Lee, come on, baby. He took on
I
Damon.
love Bo Dallas.
Yes, man. He took on Damon Sandow, which he's getting a lot of hate, and they're saying that he's the new Santino. But it's kind of funny that when Edge and Christian did this same type of retarded gimmick, dude, that they were, looked up to. Like everybody was like, man, these guys are good, but yet Damon Sandow does it, and it's totally different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Remember
saying?
he had that 3-second pose, remember? Back
Yeah,
in the,
they did a lot of stupid. I mean, you remember when they came in? I think they had a cheese head when they were in Wisconsin. I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah, they did
I
a
mean,
lot
come
of
on, dude. And those were hilarious, man. So I don't think you should compare somebody like Sandow to, the Cobra dude, man. I think he's on the same level as Edge and Christian when they were doing their thing. So I think he's going to be
yeah.
great. And what also, a plus of Sandow coming in and capitalizing on the whole LeBron James thing, man, that was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
But Bo Dallas took the win, man.
You
Bo
got
Lee,
you
baby.
got Bo Lee, man. You can't beat that Bo Dallas.
Yeah, man. So then after that, obviously we got the fourth one wasn't a match at all. It was actually the Wyatts was supposed to be on the highlight reel, and Jericho was supposed to interview him, but they actually attacked him in the locker room beforehand. So they pretty much took over the highlight reel, which I thought was great, man. And what I find so great is basically Jericho was the underdog of the match at Battleground with them, man. It was very interesting.
I'm loving how they're booking this feud, though. I mean, like, they're not, they had Jericho win at Battleground. A lot of people are pissed off about that, but I like how they're building up Jericho's credibility to eventually put over Bray Wyatt in a big fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that whole highlight reel, I think that was great, man, because, I mean, who's took out Jericho on the highlight reel for them to basically take over the show? They invaded the highlight reel, so that was just great to me, man.
And I really missed those highlight reel segments, man. I was watching one on the network last night with Shawn Michaels on the highlight reel. I really missed it. I love Jericho's show, the highlight reel, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
they're finally bringing that back in the show. But
I tell you what I miss is Carlito's. What was it? Carlito's Cabana.
Oh, Carlito's Cabana. Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
man, I miss that, dude.
I miss Carlito's.
All right, and then I'm gonna let you take away with this one. The next match is Ziggler versus The Miz. Go.
Yes, The Miz. I'm loving this gimmick by The Miz, man. It's like a spoof of the Hollywood Rock, but I must say he's doing a very good job of it, man. And that match was amazing. People always hate on The Miz. Never want to give him any credit whatsoever. But he has improved big time in the ring. I really feel like he deserves, eventually to get back in that main event scene. People probably call me crazy. I don't care, but I'm becoming a bigger Miz fan, man. What do you think?
Yeah, man. I mean, like I've always said, man, no matter who you put in the ring with Ziggler, man, it's always going to be an amazing match. I said that with Cesaro. It's just those two, man. They're just unbelievable, man. And to have Miz versus Ziggler, I was impressed with the match. But I mean, I figured as much, man. I figured the match was going to be awesome. Awesome.
Awesome. What do you think about Miz's new character and the spoof of the whole Hollywood Rock thing?
Like I said, I believe the last video we did is That's what I wanted from The Rock, dude. That's the only way I'm gonna be happy with The Rock coming back is I wanted him to portray that character, man, and Miz just took it from him, man. And
He's
that's the
running.
thing you got to give Miz, man. He can pull something out of his hat and make it awesome, man.
People hate on him, but you can't deny that he's entertaining, man. Miz is just something about that guy, man. Even though it's kind of a downgrade, he's feuding in the mid card again after main eventing WrestleMania 4 years ago. But that's how it goes, right, man?
Huh?
So how he was like main eventing WrestleMania 3 years ago, and now he's in a mid card feud. It's still kind of a downgrade, but.
Yeah, but I mean, sooner or later, man, he's gonna bounce back up there, especially with this new gimmick he's got, man. I think it's gonna go a long ways, man. And I don't understand why people complain and say, "Oh, he's turned into a punk ass now," when that's a heel thing to do, man.
Yeah, he's playing a heel.
They're known for being punk asses on Raw, punk asses on SmackDown till the pay-per-view, like Triple H. Triple H would run from you on Monday Night Raw, on Friday Night SmackDown, but then come pay-per-view, game was on. You know what I'm saying?
And he'll whoop some ass too.
Yeah, so I mean that's a heel thing to do. A heel thing to do is to portray that sort of punk ass at times, man. And I don't see what the problem is with the character.
Yeah. I don't think so either. I'm loving it so far, man. I hope that I'm loving this so far. That was an awesome match. Poor Ziggler, though, because I want Ziggler in an actual real feud, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think them two together, man, they just fit, man. So I think we're in for something, man. Honestly, I don't think it's going to end, at SummerSlam with them two. It's better off for it not to end. Because I think them two working together, I think they're perfect, man.
Ziggler's like the new HBK, man, because whoever he gets in the ring with, like you said, he always makes him look better, man. Maybe The Rock should work with Ziggler.
Well, I forgot who that was on one of my videos I posted on, my personal page. I forgot what wrestler was interviewed, but they said that, and it might even have been Mark Henry. Yeah, it was Mark Henry, where he said that Ziggler is like the HBK. He's the poor man's HBK, which is still a good thing, man.
Yeah. That's a huge accomplishment. I mean, a compliment. Especially from Mark Henry.
He definitely is. He is the future, man. And no matter how much he jobs, no matter how much, he will be the future. One of the, the people that carry on the torch, man.
One thing I know is whenever I watch a Ziggler match, I know I'm gonna be entertained. So that's why there's no getting around.
There you go.
He always delivers. So. What was next, man? I feel bad because I barely remember the show.
Well, the next one was a backstage segment with I think it was Renee interviewing Flo Rida.
Oh, Flo Rida, huh?
And then what's his name, dude? Now I can't think of his name right now. The 3-man band dude.
Oh, Drew McIntyre. Oh, no, he is released.
Heath Slater.
Heath Slater, yeah.
You remember last time Flo Rida was back there? He attacked.
Oh, yeah, WrestleMania, I remember that.
Well, basically, Seth came to him and confronted him again. Heath confronted him again. And Flo Rida knocked his ass out once again, which I thought was hilarious. I'm getting all tongue-tied on this one, brother.
Yeah.
All right, well, the next match is AJ and Paige versus Natalya and Emma.
Now, I remember that one now.
And like I said, many of y'all know by now, I'm not a Paige fan by any means, but I actually gave her credit even on that match, man. They waited till the match was over. AJ Paige won, but after they hugged each other, she just straight grabbed her, man, and just went to town, man. It was very impressive, very attitude era.
She needed that aggressiveness in her character again. I love when she attacked AJ Lee after the match, man. I was loving it. I was like, yes, I'm now looking forward to this feud now. Like, finally, this is going to be a good feud. I'm excited for it. Because I was hoping they were going to have them be BFFs. That would have been so stupid, I'm so happy that she attacked her because the problem with Paige is that, wasn't she playing like an anti-diva gimmick on NXT?
Yep.
They wanted her so damn when she came to the main roster. Like, she should be this aggressive diva. And finally, they're going in that direction. And they should have went in a long time ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm more disappointed in her being, in the main roster now till last Monday, I didn't see nothing in her, man. Now I'm actually seeing something in her, and I think Paige versus AJ's probably going to be a good match, man.
This is probably one of the best Diva feuds in a while, I think. At least so far this year. What do you think?
Well, the problem is they're gonna have to steal that the Diva side of the show, man, because like I said, it's a matter of time before it's Bella versus Bella.
Yeah.
And let's face it, I'm thankful for them not being escorts all the time, bringing people out, every guest host. It was just disappointing. Now they're actually showing their skills, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they're finally.
And they definitely do got it.
And
all right,
in the ring, but go ahead.
The next match is the one that I'm most hyped about.
What's that, man?
Zack Ryder versus Fandango.
Yeah, woo woo woo, you know it.
Finally, the jobber wins a match, man. Could you believe it, man?
You see, this is historical. Zack Ryder's been losing for what, 2 years now? Almost, it seems like 2 years straight, non-stop losing, like the new Broken Brawler, pretty much. I've always liked it. People watch my other channel for a while. I've always been a Zack Ryder fan. I really hated his Jersey Shore character though. It's always fun. He's good in the ring though. Don't you think, man? Ryder's a good in-ring worker, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I was happy to finally see him break that losing streak and actually win a match. Even though I do like Fandango. I don't think he'll be a new jobber though, Fandango. I mean, he might lose occasionally, but hopefully they don't bury him.
He's just got to find that right person to feud with, man.
Yeah.
And hopefully that ain't the last of Zack Ryder, winning.
I want to see the show more often because I think since 2012 he really hasn't been a part of anything. Ryder,
Yeah, I noticed he's starting to get a pretty muscle going on there.
Yeah, maybe he should just turn heel. Maybe a heel turn, but get it more fresh. What do you think, man?
I think that's been long overdue.
Yeah, I think so. That would really help him get back fresh with the fans and maybe get him more on the show weekly.
Yeah, buddy.
Now I remember the main event, wasn't it Ambrose?
We're still skipping. Do you even want to touch on Flo Rida's performance?
Actually, yeah, I think we should, because wasn't that the part where Stephanie got arrested?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's touch on that.
Well, let's start by saying that being as it was Florida, man, I don't think people give Flo Rida the credit he deserves, man. What I like about him is he's not that guy that's wanting to be that Lil Wayne, that that thugged out gangster type. He's following behind like LL Cool J, man, like true hip hop to me.
Yeah.
And I don't see why people hate on him, man. I actually enjoyed his performance. I think he's great, man.
For me personally, I'm not a huge fan, but I've got into some of his songs. He's kind of a refreshing rapper in the rap scene nowadays, man. Where you have like Lil Wayne and guys like Drake on top of the rap game. I really think that he makes relaxing, kickback hip hop music, like you said, man.
Correct. All right. Right after that performance is when old Stephanie got arrested. You want to take away here?
Oh man, I love that, man. It was so hilarious how it was done. She's like, "I'm gonna have you guys as jobs," and like she played it so well. The acting was so well done. Like you really bought into her being so pissed off being arrested on live TV. It was great, man. I especially love Triple H's reaction backstage when he was getting in the cops' faces.
But see, I noticed this, man. Me being as, I've went to jail a few times. People don't understand. Yeah, obviously it was scripted. She really did not go to jail. But truth of the matter is, it does take that long to get out of jail. Even if you bond yourself out, man. You got to go through all the paperwork. You got to go, as soon as you go in there, they strip search you. You got to bend down. You got to cough. You got to do fingerprints. You got to, get your tag. You got to take a picture, and, it's like a bracelet. Then you wait in a holding cell till you go to population. All that takes, they were actually genius on it because it's actually how long it takes to get out of jail. It's very possible it took till the morning.
Yeah, because pretty much it's impossible to get out of jail within the first hour of getting arrested, pretty much.
No, it's definitely not. I mean, paperwork, man, you can get bond out of jail, and it probably, after being bonded out of jail, it probably takes a good hour for all the paperwork for you to actually get released. So it was genius. They actually did their, study on that one, that it was pure genius.
That's why I liked it, because it felt so realistic, even though you knew it was a scripted promo segment. But Stephanie played her part so well. The cops played their part so well. Triple H really played his part so well, especially backstage. I loved it. It was like a huge throwback to the Attitude Era, man.
And actually, like I said, I enjoyed the Stone Cold thing with what it was, but like I said, it wasn't believable.
It wasn't realistic how it was done.
You do not go to jail and get out in 30 minutes like that, man.
It's impossible, man. No matter how rich you are, right? If you get arrested, you're still going to be in there for at least a night.
Yeah, because when I actually went to jail in South Carolina, man, Snoop Dogg was in my holding cell with me.
Oh, wow. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it actually was, dude. And I was like, at first I was like, I'm not going to say I'm scared, but I was like actually scared to talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like he was the coolest dude up in there, man, and it took him a decent amount to get out of there, and he had the cash on him, man. What he was he was at the huh?
Yeah, he has the money to get out, but he still had to take a while for him to get out.
Yeah, it took him a while. Like I said, he was in the holding cell with the rest of the people that got arrested that day, man. So I just found it was just cool to talk to him, man. And how he got busted was he was in House of Blues up in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and he got busted with weed, man. Go figure, but.
Yeah, go figure. Yeah, it was Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, but he's actually a cool person to meet, man. I was sort of starstruck, man, because I do like the old Snoop Dogg. Doggy Style album, I think, was one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time.
Oh yeah, and he's just like a really down to earth, nice guy too, by the way.
Yeah, he really was, dude. All right, let's skip to here. We got old Big E and Kofi Kingston versus Rob Axel.
Yes, I want to talk about this. This is great.
God, dude. Go ahead.
They're finally doing something with these guys, man. Especially with Kofi Kingston. Like I'm loving this. Now I don't remember the match results per se, but I'm just happy that after that match, they're going in a new direction with these guys. The Nation of Domination, man. What do you think?
Do you think that's what it's going to be called? I mean,
I think it's going to be called that, or at least something. Maybe they won't call it exactly Nation of Domination, but it's going to be kind of like.
I would just call it the Nation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just call it the Nation. Like make it, kind of reference that, but not exactly the same name.
But I don't know if you knew the results. It was obviously who did win that? I think it was Ryback and Axel won that, and that's why what's his name? God, what is his name, dude? Woods.
Xavier Woods.
Yeah, he came out and he's the one that said, because they were losing, that they needed to do it for the fans and. Get more aggressive, man. And that's, dude, I'm telling you, man, an aggressive Big E and an aggressive Kofi Kingston, which we've never really seen. We only got a hint towards that when he tore up Randy Orton's NASCAR. But he still wasn't heel. I'm excited to see the heel Kofi Kingston more than all of them.
I don't think we've ever seen that, a heel Kofi Kingston. He's always been a babyface.
Yeah, he really has, man. But it's gonna be amazing with him, man. Because I've been a fan of his, man, so I'm interested to see the whole heel turn of him.
Hopefully that they do this right, man. Hopefully the new Nation of Domination. Hopefully it goes good, man. I'm looking forward to this.
Maybe they'll get Owen Hart in there. Oh, that's right.
Ooh,
my bad.
Controversial, man.
Yeah, baby.
You know how I wanted that, man. Ron Simmons. Damn.
Yeah. Actually, I think it would be great, man. Like I was telling my boy Craig, I said I think it would be great to, build up, maybe have Mark Henry in there, some of the old ones that was in the Nation of Domination. But I think it would be great to have the manager Booker T, man. Bring Booker T back into it.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man. Or even The Rock.
I think it would, dude. I'm a Booker T fan, man. I think it would be totally awesome.
Bring back Rocky Maivia and put him in the Nation of Domination, man.
Oh, God, don't do that, dude.
No, but I'd love to see Booker T in there, though, man. That would be a genius idea.
But now that you said that, wouldn't that be the thing of that's how the Nation of Domination Rock is going to be the one to beat Brock Lesnar for the title?
Yeah.
Because that was pretty much, you got to admit, that was during his whole heel turn, man.
Yeah.
Was the Nation. That's when he turned, against Farouk at that time.
I remember that feud. I love that feud, man. That's when I became a big fan. Was around that time.
Yeah, buddy. All right, the next one was old Great Khali versus Rusev.
Not too bad for a big man match, man.
Surprisingly, I mean, Rusev's amazing, man, but it actually shocked me of how good Great Khali, because I'm really not a fan. I respect the fact that, he's not going to live long. He's just like a hornswoggle. He's just got the respect, backstage and stuff like that. But I was actually surprised to see how good Great Khali was in that match. You
know what? Rusev gets a lot of hate, but he's not too bad for a big man so far, man. I've enjoyed his matches with Jack Swagger, and he's improving a lot in the ring for a big man. Usually, when he first came in, I really didn't give two shits about him. Another big guy, gonna beat everybody, but they're doing him right finally, I think. Rusev.
Honestly, dude, even though, what's her name? Lana?
Yeah. Lana, I think. Lana.
Even though that's good for him, dude, I think actually to make him a main event contender, I think he should be a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah.
I think that's
push him to the main event. He's gonna need something, because the way he's going down now is a typical monster heel. We've seen it times.
It's not much to it. I mean, his in-ring ability is amazing, man. You got to give him that.
Reminds me of Sergeant Slaughter Hulk Hogan feud where he's like anti-American.
Yeah.
Putting all these anti-American.
That's exactly what they're doing there, man. Same with Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He started that stuff.
Yeah, but it could work for now, but for long term, they want him to be like a serious contender for the main event. He needs something more than what he's doing now, but at least he's improving.
All right, and we got the next one, man. Oh, Dean Ambrose versus Cesaro.
Oh, what amazing! I remember that. I remember this match. Ambrose, man. I'm loving his edginess character right now, man. He's like a badass motherfucker in that ring right now, man. Dean Ambrose.
There's nothing to compare to him, too, man. Like I said, the Shield, all of them, dude, they're all amazing.
Yeah.
He's just, I don't know what to not say about that guy, man. Ambrose. And what a perfect person to go against in Cesaro, man. Like Cesaro, I still believe is underrated, man.
Extremely. I'm kind of surprised too, because usually all the people that bitch about wrestling, Cesaro fits everything they want to see in a performer. Good in the ring, decent mic skills, can work a face or a heel. But surprisingly, he doesn't get much love in the wrestling world right now. But he's improving. Cesaro, man. I remember his match with John Cena a couple months ago. That guy is becoming kind of like a Dolph Ziggler. Whoever he works with puts on an amazing show. What do you think, man?
Yeah, man. And I guess we didn't touch base that Cesaro is no longer a Paul Heyman guy. He's a Triple H guy.
I don't like that, man. I don't know if I like that or not.
Oh, come on, man.
I don't know, man. What do you think, man?
The thing about Paul Heyman, dude, I don't know if you've noticed every time. He was, CM Punk was, a Paul Heyman guy at that time. Soon as Brock Lesnar came, that he was no longer, Paul Heyman, CM Punk. It was all about Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar. I notice every time Brock Lesnar comes, Paul Heyman's main concern is Brock Lesnar.
It's kind of funny how he switches gears from his current person he's managing right back to Brock Lesnar, just like without a doubt.
Yeah.
But it was an awesome match, though, and this Ambrose and Rollins feud, man, it's hard to go for somebody in that feud, man.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't know who to go for, man.
You don't know,
I like them both. They're some of my top favorites right now. So I liked it either or way, either or win. I would have been happy with. All right, you want to take over? You want to take over Triple H's Plan C?
Plan C. Honestly, when he came out and Randy Orton came out, I was like, are they really gonna do Randy Orton and Cena at SummerSlam? I actually bought it when I was first watching it, and then but thank God Paul Heyman came out and announced Brock Lesnar. But the problem I had was usually when Lesnar comes back, he usually makes a big impact and fucks somebody up, like a Mark Henry, a Heath Slater. We didn't get that. All we got was a Paul Heyman promo, which was a good promo though once it got started. But I was expecting more of a bigger impact for Brock Lesnar's return, especially after ending this feud. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess what I think, I get why they did it, but I think it should have been Randy Orton came out there and, Triple H was getting ready to give him, the chance at it, and Brock Lesnar came and F5'd Randy Orton. That's how I think it should
Yeah.
go, but then and now, I mean, I understand it's probably SummerSlam, Roman versus Randy. So I understand why Roman interfered.
How about that Paul Heyman promo though, man? What do you think about that, man?
It was good, but like I said, if it weren't for Paul Heyman, there wouldn't have been that great of ending, man.
Yeah.
Because like I said, Brock Lesnar did nothing. But like Paul Heyman saved that whole thing right there, man.
The one thing I love is how they mentioned the streak and they actually showed that clip of him ending the streak. Like, I like how they keep focusing on that.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about it. Now I'm looking forward to this, man, because Lesnar and Cena, their last two matches together they've had have all been good. Especially the last one they had at Extreme Rules a couple years ago. So I'm looking forward to Lesnar winning the belt, man.
I just hope it's brutal, man. I hope it ain't a one-sided thing where just Brock Lesnar straight demolishes him, even though a lot of people would like to see that. I want to see a back and forth, get you on the edge of your seats, even though you know Brock's going to take it. I just wish the match, I'm hoping the match goes on for a while.
Man, this is something that Cena needs because like people always call him like a terrible ending worker. If he can get brutal in the match with Cena, he might get more respect from fans. I think he brings that brutal side of him out because Cena has that, man. You go back and watch his match with JBL at Judgment Day, I think 2005, where he was all blooded all over his face, blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Cena can be intense in the ring with the right opponent. So hopefully this is going to be a big. I want to see a huge brawl.
It'll definitely be something going on, man.
Your boy Lesnar's back, man. Going for the belt.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Brock Lesnar.
Well, so you think that the streak ending is kind of still benefiting Lesnar? I think so far.
Yeah, it just shows how hypocritical the fans are, though, man. They boo him, part-timer, but now are they going to be accepting that Brock Lesnar takes the title from Cena? Is there going to be, a part-time took this, the title from Cena? Is that going to be a problem? Probably not, dude.
I don't know, because The Rock got a lot of heat when he beat CM Punk for the belt. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to be like The Rock level of heat, but I think people like Lesnar more than Rock, so I don't think he'll get it as bad as The Rock got it when he becomes champion.
So overall review, what do you think of Raw, man?
This was one of the best Raws I've seen all year, probably since the one with the debut of the network. Every match on the show was good. The promo segments were awesome, especially Triple H's opening promo. Great stuff. Paul Heyman really saved that Brock Lesnar return segment because I was expecting more of a bigger impact. Dean Ambrose improving. I really think that even if you hate the product nowadays, man, you got to say that they're improving a lot from a couple of years ago. I was one of those haters that were hating on them big time a couple of years ago, but they're finally pushing their young guys, man. And it's going on a good route, I think. SummerSlam's going to be an amazing show, I think.
I agree.
Any more to say?
I hate to say this, man, but I think it was the best Raw. You say a year, I say pretty much period, man. I think that was actually all the way through. Like I said, Attitude Era, Golden Era. You can pick at least one match on the Raw, on the matches that you did not like. By far, every single match delivered, man. So I say that that's probably the best Raw I've seen.
Only had The Rock there, man. It'd be better. I'm kidding.
Oh, God. He would have destroyed it.
But I'm happy Lesnar's back, man. And I'm happy that we have a big-time main event at SummerSlam, Lesnar and Cena. And I don't know, what do you think about Roman Reigns and Randy Orton possibly having a feud? What do you think about
I'm
that?
interested to see this SummerSlam for more than one thing. Is every single one of the matches that it seems like is getting ready to happen, which one's really going to steal the show? Because every match seems to be good.
Everyone says Lesnar and Cena, but I don't know. I think there could be a couple surprises, who's in the show.
I would like to see Roman get ready to come in with a spear and Randy just hit the RKO on him, man.
I want to see Orton. I know he just had a title run, but I want to see Orton and Lesnar, man, at Night of Champions. I don't know why. I want to see that match.
I want to see Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar.
That would be a good one too. Of course, that's probably not going to happen for a while, but But
We'll
all in all,
see.
man, a really good Raw. What do you think, man?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, you got your Daniel Bryan, man.
Yes.
What do you think about what do you think about poor Daniel Bryan, man?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I think with his skill, man, he can always stay away for a while and come back and just amaze you once again, man. So him staying away for a while because of an injury, I don't think is going to affect him, man.
But this was a good show, man, and hopefully they keep up this good streak going into SummerSlam tonight on Raw tonight, man. Hopefully it continues.
Like I said, don't get your hopes up, and that's what makes the matches even better is when you're not saying, "Oh, this is going to be the best Raw of all time." Watch it, and then you tell me whether it's good or not.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, that's it for now. But y'all leave your comments. What y'all thought about Raw, and look forward to more videos from us on this new channel. Peace.
Follow the buzzards.